What I was learning today was some more of its language on SPY today, which I think is invaluable. That'd be like trying to go to rural Japan and think you're going to be able to communicate with everyone in the village. Like, no. Okay, today was really good. I stuck to the plan from yesterday, which is only to trade SPY, to only have 2 trades. I made some other rules for myself this morning with the wife, just not to trade the first 5 minutes of the day. I ended up not trading probably till the first 10 or 15 minutes of the day. SPY made a nice big leg up and I saw a really good trade. And I also learned a lot of things just by watching without trying to rush into a trade. I was watching what the candles are doing and I learned some more of its language on SPY today, which I think is invaluable. Yeah, I'm excited to try again next week. This is the last day of the week, so this will make this week a very red week. But right now is to learn and read and learn the language, right? So I am happy with how today went, following the plans I had for myself, and I'm gonna actually write a lot more notes of what I learned today in my journal and just read through it every now and then. But yeah, okay. This is the 1 minute chart of SPY. I took a screenshot of the trade. Let me just show you what I saw. So this level, this line right here, was a previous resistance. I saw this break up and reject really hard off of here and then push, and on the 2 minute it made a fair value gap right in where this resistance was. So I wanted to see, first of all, a retest of this area to continue the bullish direction, because it was overextended on the 1 hour chart, it was overextended on a lot of charts. So I really wanted to see this retest and push up strongly before I was considering it to be bullish for the rest of the day, which it ended up actually selling off further. But I'll just break down the trade I took because I wanted to see a retest here, and I figured I would short the position if it popped up, short to where I thought it was going to bounce, and it did just that. And again, this is SPY. I did not trade Tesla today because of reasons I mentioned yesterday. But let me just show you what I was learning today was this is the 2 minute candle. So this 2 minute candle closed above these bodies of these candles. Then we had a push lower, and this 2 minute candle held the body of the previous candle. So that's very bullish, right? The next candle could not break this shoulder, pushed down, and retested almost this body of this candle, which it pushed up again. So that's also bullish. This acted as support, couldn't break, and then pushed down. We tested the 9 EMA, pushed up, and then we came down, retested the 20. And when I was seeing this trade unfold, I noticed here, these candles here, so you have these wicks, right? These bodies are holding this body here of this candle, the bottom, held above this shoulder. Right? This candle also held above these shoulders, but this candle 2 minute broke below. So I entered the trade on this candle. When I noticed that this candle closed below this shoulder line, my stop loss was a candle closed 2 minute above this shoulder, this line here. Candle closed below the 20 and the 9 EMA, which how I was trading before, those were my telltale signs to enter a short position, right? With a cover at previous support. But now my entry was better. My entry was a lot better because I was able to capitalize on this movement and not have to just wait for this movement, right? So this is normally when I would have entered a position would be this candle. And then I probably would have had a stop loss above here would be my stop. I would have rode this candle down and then probably covered here. So I would have only capitalized on half of the movement before. So the candles, I'm understanding that the candles are way more of a leading indicator than these moving averages. The moving averages are a lagging indicator of where price is going, where price is going, right? And then they act as a resistance But because I saw the candle movements here and I entered the position here, my take profit was this line here, which I did end up capitalizing on that and covering my short here. It did end up pushing below VWAP. I haven't checked what price has been done so far. It might have very well continued on with the bullish trend. This is the 1 minute chart. I was just showing this was better for execution because I was executing on the 1 minute. This was the previous resistance rejected, push through, and I exited right on that line there. So I'm very happy with that trade. Obviously, because I'm trading with smaller size, I'm trading with SPY, I'm not trading as volatile stock. My percentage gain today was not substantial at all. It was a 0.3% day. However, it's trades like today, and if I can continue trades like today, that allow me to put more risk on down the road, where I'm more confident with my plan, I'm more confident with what I'm seeing. So I shouldn't be touching or like trading with size when I don't fully understand the language. That'd be like trying to go to rural Japan and think you're going to be able to communicate with everyone in the village. Like, no. If I can't speak Japanese, I should probably stick to the city and learn from the city folk where they can speak English as well before I go traveling somewhere where there's not as much English. That was a weird analogy. But anyways, that was my trading day, and I hope you guys learned something. I definitely learned a lot today. It was great, and I'm excited to start next week fresh.